So for me, like she said, I've learned to, even like you said that I want to talk. I deliberately like I've learned to let her talk. So the instance I gave that day was I think something happened, and then I was in a shop, and then she was talking to me. I was like, even my mother did not speak to me like this. As in that word was so. I can't as a Christian.
Me too. It's shocking.
So you can't.
Is this
for me,
the guy of God?
So,
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Busai Ogunolaja, and if you are seeing my face for the first time, it's not a mistake. Thank you for joining this video. So if you don't know what we are doing today, you will soon know. So I'll just suggest you get your popcorn and your drink and just relax because you are in for a good time. Alright guys, so just to cut to the chase, I have some very interesting people today. You know when they say people in your corner, yeah, these two people, they are in my corner, and it's good to always have great people in your corner. So I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ajayi. Mr. Ajayi, are you excited?
yes, I'm excited.
No, you are not excited enough. You didn't see this person's dad though. This person was excited more than this. So.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Alright, so how are you guys doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Let's even get to know you. How long has this journey been?
Me or her?
No, anyone can speak.
I don't have to speak now.
How has it been? Marriage, kids, the whole journey. When did this journey even start self?
So I'm not so good with dates, don't mind me. But we've been married for 11 years now.
Hey, Jesus. 11 years.
August will be 11 years.
Okay, sir.
It's 10 years, 10 years and 11 months.
That's why they say should go.
Just 1 month to go. We are almost there now. This is 11 years, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, 11 months. 11
People are
years.
heading grandpa and grandma in this marriage. No, compared to us, me, I'm just 4 years. 4 years in marriage, and that 4 years, Yoruba will say Oju Tiri.
My own, Eyi Tiri.
It is well.
So let me help her.
Okay.
So we met. I met her for the first time in my life in Gombe.
Wow, that's
I
a
went,
lot.
I went for NYSC.
Okay.
So I didn't have any serious relationship.
Mm.
But I always thought that God should give me a good wife. So in those days in CDS, there are different portfolios. So I was the provost. So the provost of the CDS managed to take attendance.
Mm.
So I think I was batch B. I can't remember those times. So she was a batch after me. So that day was just coming. I was like attendance. I said I was.
I saw this damn self.
And I said, this is Kennedy Ujayi.
Oh my God.
So immediately I was like, I will follow. And those days, as a Christian, you do follow up when you preach to somebody. So in my mind, I was like, I'm going to follow this soul. So
Like you just want to be
and
kingdom
then
of God.
Gombe was very far from the house.
Mm.
I was trying to balance everything. I said, I was like, I'm going to leave this girl here. So I remember those days. I went buy her Pringles. She liked Pringles. So
That guy, there's Pringles that got you here. Oh my God.
I used to buy her Pringles. I would go and see her. How are you? And then one day I just said, I want to marry you. She said, is that how you marry people? I was like,
Exactly, is that the
I'm a bush. I'm a Jebu boy. I'm a bushman. I just feel that.
So within the space of that's like 3 weeks.
No, not 3 weeks.
Okay, more than
No,
that.
more than that. Well, I know about 2-3 months.
Okay, so you continued in Gombe.
Yes.
You didn't deploy to Lagos like that.
No.
And you also continued in Gombe.
So
Yes.
when I passed out, I left her.
Okay.
So when I left her, so as I was coming back, I said, it does say it will work. It will work. But me, I'm always doing that. Anything I want to do in life, there's a part you play. There's a part God's play.
Okay.
So yeah, I play my part. And that's okay. So it's God. If God wants to
So how did you know that she was the one? Is it when you heard Kehinde? Because you're also a twin.
Okay, so for me, I think first of all you need to be attracted to that physical attributes. So me, I've always liked people that are a bit dark in complexion.
Okay.
When I was in school, I dated some fair ladies. But it doesn't mean I'm not. I like people that are not very
Like black and shine.
black and shine.
So Sister Kehinde, was there a confirmation? Like, how do you know this is the person I'm going to end up with? I'm sure you did some small shakara at the beginning.
don't
No,
even know.
all women do it now.
So when I met him, he was like, I want to marry you. Like, what's wrong with this guy? I sit down somewhere, Joe, and so we started talking. I didn't even know he was Kenny. Maybe if I knew, I wouldn't have dated him.
Wow.
And I really don't like all this anko and all that. So I didn't know, and I don't know why I didn't even bother to ask for his name. Until one day I said, what's your name? Because they call him Provost. Provost. So I said, what's your name? He said, his name is Kendi. I said, which Kendi? Can you be Kendi? Talk, Joe. He said, it's Kendi. So I know I was going to check his certificate. So I Kendi. So you're Kendi. And we started talking.
And
He didn't really
11
like
years later, we are here.
We are here.
Alright, that's good. Okay, so I have a question for us. I saw this question on Twitter and I've been pondering and also thinking about it. So they said the wife has 6 million naira. I'm going to flash the question on the screen. So the wife has 6 million naira, the husband has 2 million naira, and house rent is 1 million naira. Please help us. Who's going to pay house rent? There is no bias, no assuming, no. It's straight to
So
the
I'll
point.
talk from a Christian standpoint. So Bible said the man is the head of the house.
Okay.
So when he at the head, you're the head. So the man should pay. So even if the man does not have that money, there's a way that he and the wife will have to agree on how this will be done. So it's not because she has 6 million or because he has 2 million.
Okay.
Both of them need to agree that we are on this journey together. So if you're able to help me, all well and good.
Who should help you?
No, the wife.
The
So any Bible says that I will make you an helpmate. So the wife is going to help you.
Is it with her money she should help?
It's relative. If both of you have a good understanding of your finances,
Okay.
she helping you should not be good deal. I mean, I'm always of the ideology that if you have 1 million as a man and your wife has 10 million, what you have is 11 million. But let me tell you something.
That's my money is our money.
Yes.
So, but the point is that we're in a culture that everybody is trying to plan his own life. But I think it's very important for everybody, married couple precisely. So it helps. Bible says that one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000. So it's not only money, career-wise, finances, children raising.
So are you saying that the wife should take 1 million out of her 6 million?
No.
The husband should drop 1
My answer
million.
is that the man should pay the rent.
The man should pay and be left with 1 million.
Exactly.
But that 1 million, it's not sustainable. So we still come and meet the
So
wife.
because he's the head, that's why he has to be responsible for his money.
So yeah, Sister Kenny, what do you have to say?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah.
The man should pay.
The man should pay.
Yes, so he has to pay.
So if the tables were turned, if it was the man, okay, not exactly, but I'm just thinking that if the man now drops the 1 million, is left with 1 million, he will now go and meet his wife later. She's now like still the one taking care of the family. Like where's now the man's head going in all of this?
So for me, like my husband said, it depends on the family. It depends on the understanding both of you have about money. For me,
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. If I have 10 million naira and he has 500,000 naira and we have to pay rent of 1 million naira, looking at what we have as a family, as a couple, we can afford it. So it does not matter who drops the money. If I have to drop the money, I can even send the money to him. Let him be the one to pay it. Nobody knows. It's between us.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just the mindset, and it depends on the relationship
Okay.
both of you have.
Okay, so from my own point of view, I would say the man should pay it because I feel that when it comes to finances, we always say men. When it now comes to other things, we now say the women. So, for example, a woman is supposed to cook, clean, do everything. But I find out that some women are still paying for things. So, when you now try and talk about it, the man will now say, what is that word they say? You're a feminist. You're proud. What they will not call your father. That's the whole
You
thing.
have to say something to that.
Yeah.
So I think people need to understand that both of you are enjoying. So if you're a man and you can afford to wash plates, it doesn't reduce you.
You need to tell your fellow men. They
No.
no.
If you can, as a man, if you can bath the children, even if you're not paying their rent, as long as you're helping your wife.
So can you cook for the house.
Yes, like for the people I can. Okay, when it comes to food, my wife is a better cook, so I don't bother myself. But I can cook indomie, I can cook rice, not more. And I'm hungry, and buy suya and drink garri. But my point is that everybody needs to know where they are very strong at and focus on it.
So let me I will use my own case now. As I was coming today, you know, I was supposed to come here alone because this work for me. I'm coming for work. But one man believes that the children should always be with me. He should go to the office empty-handed, enjoy himself. Well, children are my own baggage. I have to be tying them. So
Okay,
there's nothing that stops a man from taking care of his own children.
At that time, she just, well, the time she was not working, she was with the children by default. But,
Okay.
but lately, the kind of work I do is more flexible than her own. So I stay with the children. I know that staying
So
with
when you're
children,
going out,
so
you take them out.
sometimes, but that doesn't mean I can stay with them. But sincerely, I won't let you. Most men, is a bit difficult, or when it comes to children that are growing up, to manage a child that is pooping, is crying. But a woman has the tendency to manage the situation better than a man. So I'm not saying that a man. I'm not saying that a man is strong. No, I'm not saying that a man. No, I know that the way women are wired. Women are wired in a way that they train the children better. When I say train, not only so many areas, they have the way of man. As in, you can be doing like 17 and you still be fine. But a man, when a child is involved, you don't need to do anything. You have to focus on that child. So it's the way women are wired. I think it's a blessing from God. But as a man, you must assist your wife. You can sweep the floor. Like I bath the boys. I sometimes when the is on, I wash plates.
Okay.
So there are things that you should do, and what you're doing it is to make it easier for your wife.
Yeah.
I don't like before. When I go married, I don't like house helps. But over time, I see that only I cannot do these things. So you have to look for ways to. So if you understand that this is just
2 boys.
Yeah. So if you understand that this journey,
2 empty boys.
so if you understand that this journey is not. You're not trying to win. There's no. You're not trying to ruin the race. It's not that me. I want to win. We are both of us are trying to win.
I feel it's just because, you know, in the olden days, men had a segmented role. They go to work, they hunt, they come back. The women's work was to take care of the home and all. But now a woman also goes to work. You come back, you are tired, and the man now still expects that you still cook, do all that thing, and when it comes to finances, you can just dish out. You're even still dishing out finances, so it's kind of confusing. Anyway, so guys, you have heard, please assist your wife. You know, there's nothing wrong with you taking your children house, let the woman to rest at home, wash, cook spaghetti this night, let's rest. Alright, so Pastor Kehinde is also a pastor, so I know on the pulpit, Pastor Kehinde, you are in the children's department, you used to hear the things we are hearing. They have used it to preach to the whole congregation. So I really want to hear the gist about this fight. He said it was a day you talked to him, someone. He went out, he said no, he just went to Ojuelegba, his throat, and he came back. So how do you resolve conflict? They said after 10 years, you know, how come if it's some people, they could have carried their bag, they could have walked out though. So, you know, what still keeps the home, you know, after 10 years? How do you resolve your conflicts?
Okay, so I would say the first thing is that I got to understand the kind of person he is. I'm someone that I don't really like talking. As in, I'm very playful. My friends can laugh when they see me, but I'm also a very private person. Most people don't know that part of me. So for him, I can give you a long rope. I'm not someone that complains easily. I can assume that, oh, you did this because of this for you. But when I see a particular pattern repeating itself severally, then I can say, oh, let's talk. He doesn't like to talk at all. As you're talking, he's summarizing it for you. And then that's the end of it. And I get to angry that, hello, this thing, we need to do. So over time, I realized that he doesn't like it. Because I said, oh, I will pray for him. The one that needs talking will talk. The one that does not need will pray. You know, so that's it. And the most important thing, what has helped me is that I've learned not to take everything serious. So there are so many things he would do to me, and I'm angry. But in the next 5 minutes, if I can justify like 3 reasons why he did that, I've forgotten about it, honestly speaking. Okay. So I'm also a very careful person, so I don't take things so serious. So God has been helping us.
Jai, what do you have to say about that? She has said it all.
Okay, so I think I don't know about But I get most men, because in our church I'm also the SLM president. Many men don't like talking, but I think it's something that men have to learn to do.
Okay.
So I think, like she said, when we first got married, it was a bit awkward because most want to talk to me.
Silence that even the first 5 years in marriage is always, you fight every day. Like it's over time, Wait, what is it?
No, I think
you see it all.
I think the
again.
first 5 years is a bit tense. There's a lot of expectations that
Yeah.
put into the marriage. But that 5 years will help you to say, is this possible? This is not possible. Okay, I adjust this. So that 5 years, after that 5 years, you have to come to you and say, okay, this is the person I'm married. I have to leave.
I have nowhere to go.
So for me, like she said, I've learned to, even like you said that not to talk. I deliberately I've learned to let her talk. So the instance I gave that day was, I think something happened, and then I was in a shop, and then she was talking to me. I was like, even my mother did not speak to me like this. As in that word was so. I can't, as a Christian, I can't.
Which you are the right
It's shocking.
So you can't.
Is this
for me,
the idea of God?
so for me, I haven't been a Christian. My father did not with my mother.
Okay.
So it's not an option for me. I can't shout to my wife. I can be angry, but so I've learned to look for other strategies that can vent my anger. But to insult or abuse,
They prefer to stroll, stroll out.
go and watch ball.
But that day I did not abuse you. I was only telling you.
But the thing you're telling me was touching me very bad. So for me, like I said, it's something that every man has to understand. That women like to talk, and men we have to learn to listen. Because most women, when they get married, they assume that their husband should be their best friend. It should be.
Yeah.
But most men, they will do, because women like to talk, gist, discuss. So at the end of the day, when things are good, your wife knows. When things are bad, your wife knows. When things are not in the way you go. So when you're partners, it makes it easy to run the marriage. So even when your wife is tired and she just comes and says, it's Indomie I eating this night, you understand that she's not being wicked, but she's being, because I know people's marriage that have been dissolved because of food. As simple as that.
Even toothpaste nowadays.
So that's why. So that's why if
marriages.
you want anything, so one thing I can say to us is that if anything is working, people are working at it. So it's that the man is working aggressively, but in any marriage, there can't be two heads. The man is the head, and the wife, no matter rich, how sophisticated, must learn to support the husband.
So who is more cool-headed? Who is let's say fighter? When there's an argument.
My husband is calm.
Okay, so you're the one giving us basketballs.
When I'm angry,
You're like me. No, you are not alone. You are like me.
I say it the way it is. My husband will just say, okay, no problem.
Okay. That's good.
And that okay, I don't like it because he's not saying what he wants to. He should say that.
Exactly. Want
Don't
to talk
say okay.
about it? Want to
Eh,
trash
say
it out?
okay,
You
no
want to
problem.
sleep over it?
How do you explain when somebody is already insulting you? How do you explain your mind to you? Just say okay now.
Abeg.
And then I gotta tell
It's
you,
okay.
this is where I am more. Help your son and then.
No, but sometimes that thing can be to a woman is frustrating. You want to trash it out so that it will not happen the next time. Because if you find out that issues now keep on repeating, you do something today because we not talk about it, you do it next week again.
And so what we need to do is need to look for a way to communicate it. So some men instantly when it happens, I talk to them, you listen. Some men you try it, you scatter the whole thing. Some men might be a week after, a day after. So you need to understand how person you get married to. So and then as you grow along the journey, you understand that in this life, as long as you're alive, you always have issues to resolve.
Yeah.
As husband and wife, in the place of work, in church. So just for you as a man, and one of the things I think has helped me thus far is I've learned to agree that anybody can treat me anyhow. It's been that we decided I want to receive it. So what I'm saying that even whether it's my wife or anybody outside can do anything they want to do, but it's my responsibility to receive it and then process it and say, okay, so is it worth me fighting over, or is it something I can actually work on? That thing that she has told me that this thing that she said is correct, and the way she said it, you have to start doing this. But there are some things that she said true that was also correct, but the way she said it, I'm like, I will not do it.
I did not say that you're not doing it. Just say,
It's fine now,
So the point is, because we are all human beings, we are wired differently.
Yeah.
So you have to just, but because of peace and and because of the fact that both of you are trying to work out on something that you don't even know how long you can make it work, and you're trusting God, so you have to be patient, you have to endure, you have to persevere, you have to. There are days I want to come and eat amala and I should give me Indomie. I will eat Indomie.
Stop begging, stop giving us Indomie.
Indomie girl.
So, no, like I said.
This year, how many times have you eaten Indomie?
So see, my point is that
You used to say
this instances,
example.
and these instances might be like once in
Yeah,
6
you
months.
know,
But the point is that
I
day
don't even
now,
like Indomie
No.
as a person.
but it's a quick food that I can eat. Like that day that she's tired, and I know she's tired, and I ask the boys, what don't you eat? And I look at what can I make? I just make Indomie. Even she will take it. So my point is that, but some men will say, Amara, please wake up, we're going to make Indomie. Come and make Amara for me. So you have to, as a man, you have to be considerate. You have to, don't take things to heart. When things happen, look at it and.
Then I also remember when we wanted to get married, we went to go and see somebody that you know. So she's elderly, she has been in marriage for a long time. What she told me that is when I remember that besides when you want to enter into marriage, think of it like a closed house. That you've entered the house, you've not thrown the key away. Because if you enter with the mindset that there's an option to go out, the next day if you just fight like this, you pack your loads. There was one day that before I've already packed my loads, like I'm already going, and I remember I'm not going anywhere. Well, whatever is coming, let it come and meet me here. This man, I'm not going. The person will come and meet me here. So that's our mindset that, you know, except maybe domestic violence or all those issues, I feel just have the mindset that you make it work.
Yeah. I think that's the word. I have a mindset that this will work. So whether there is money or not, whether there are things that are very like I said yesterday in church, we should emphasize more on our character than on our reputation. As a man, you are the head of the house. So even if you walk the floor, it doesn't change whether you are the head. But ego, all those things. So we must get to a point and agree that this marriage, if both of us don't make it work, no matter what we do, nobody will make it work. And you have children are involved. So there's a lot of things that is involved that you have to say, okay, if this man has done me wrong, I agree. But is it worth throwing, like come on, don't throw the water away. So when things happens, look at some days.
Look at the good things she has done for you.
I just tell yourself, oh, at least she has given me
Remember
peace,
the good
joy,
days.
and those
Yeah.
things. There are always issues once in a while, but the point is, both of you have to agree that it's a responsibility to make this work.
Alright, so vet people of God, you need to make your marriage work. Not every time you pack your load, you are going. Alright, so we are going to the next segment. We have some cards. We have just 1 to 88 questions. So you're going to pick 5. Once you pick, I'll drop it here so nobody can pick that question again. So you have 1 to 88. So this segment, let me name it something interesting. You know? Reveal yourself to us. You know, I've known you people for maybe 2 or 3 years, but I'm sure there are some things I don't even know about you people, and I'm sure there are some things you people will not still know about yourself. But you didn't know everything about yourself.
We're still learning now.
So we'll get to know each other, you know, from this game. So Mrs. Ajayi first, ladies first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 to 88. What number do you want?
60.
60. Why you are going far? I don't want to see the
Maybe
The father the better.
the father is similar.
Okay, so he's going to read, or no, you yourself read the question.
I'll read it. Wow. I like this question.